started checking out the Scout bobber, and then I was like, you know, maybe I'd like some kind of fairing, you know. And you know, if you look at the Indian line, man, they have taken this Scout and made so many different options just off of this frame. And so yeah, you know, if you're thinking about Indian, you don't even have to go Sport Scout. There's plenty of different other ones. So you know, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm from Southern California. I really like the look of that Sport Scout. So I went that, and you know, originally I was just gonna go. I think it's the just limited version has the tack that's just analog. That's the word I wanted, was analog tack. And I was like, I'll go with that. But the dealered me, and he was like, no, you really want to go with the tack, man. Don't sell yourself short. I was like, all right, I'll go with the tack. And I don't regret going with the tech. Honestly, now I'm so glad I went with the tech model. So if you can, I would honestly go with tech, because this is crazy. Because look at, I got this analog, it keeps all that. I have a fuel gauge. You can just tap it, it'll switch to this cool little thing, and you can tap it again and go back, and you can hit this little thing on your handlebars, and it'll show you all this nonsense, and you can hit it again, and you can track your rides, it'll map it out. And then this is cool, you have GPS, which I cannot say that more expensive Harley Davidson has. And I think that's really what sold me on this bike, was that there's a GPS in this little screen right here, man. And oh yeah, here's my music. And if I get a text message, it'll pop up right here and say my text message, and I can use my Cardo system to respond back to it. So, you know, that's really nice. I don't have to worry about getting some kind of mount to put my phone onto my bar, and then my bar is vibrating the camera useless, so yeah. Now, one thing I would have to say, maybe it's not so on a bobber, I guess you would expect it to be a rougher ride because it's a bobber, but I think on this model they should just come stock with the piggyback shocks, because that's like the first thing I did. I left the dealership with them putting the piggyback shocks. I didn't even take it out with stock shocks. I had seen too many reviews that were like, these shocks are gonna wreck your back. Like I said, I've been on that 883, and I felt what they're talking about. I had a clue, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and slap on those piggybacks. I'm so glad I did. It's been a really comfortable ride. There's been like one time where I hit something on the freeway, and I was like, oh, that's rough. Hey, Bill, if you could throw that clip in up here, that would be cool. The speed on this thing is so incredible. I think that's another. I like the engines on this over like the standard cruiser engines. This thing it revs out to what? Redline starts at 9, ends at 10. This bike is really fast for me. You know, it does everything I'd like it to do. It's very comfortable, very flicky. I think it's somewhere around the 530-pound mark. So it's not like a light bike, but yeah, that's a passing lane for sure. Yeah, that's what that's for. You know, I don't want to. The speed limit on this road is definitely 70. I don't know, man. I'm just cruising, dude. I like to cruise. See, things that I've done to my bike, though. Besides the piggyback shocks, I went and got heated grips because I spent a long long time in North Dakota, and I'm allergic to the cold now, so there's that. I changed out my foot pegs for the Deep Fiend pistol grip foot pegs, and those are amazing. I do not regret changing those. I feel like my feet feel more stable, planted. I feel like I could really kick right and the bike will go right. It was a great job on those, Dean. Dean Speed is probably, that's another thing about this bike, I think, is because it's a 2025, brand new, they redid the frame and everything. Everything for the Scout Rogues do not really fit. I made that mistake. I went and I got lever guards, but they changed some stuff up, so last year's Rogues, that just still doesn't work. So that's cool. This fairing's not too bad. I've never ridden a bike with a big fairing, so I can't compare, see, I just got a text. And, yeah, so there's that. What was I saying? I got a bunch of friends behind me. I've been looking at the Memphis Shades fairing. And again, they changed everything on this. You can't just take the turn signals and unscrew it to put it onto the side. Cool, you guys got stuck behind them now. Those are the Harley guys, right? That's another reason I didn't want to go with Harley, because it's just Harley guys, dude. It's just not all people who ride Harleys are a stereotypical Harley rider, but Jesus Christ. Get it, dude. Why? We're going fast enough, man. Maybe I'm just lame. Maybe I'm just old and lame now, but this is fine to me. People, I don't know. Sunday, what are you in a hurry to get to? You're just in a hurry to be done riding and start drinking. I think at that point, do you like riding or do you like drinking? That's what I want to know. Do you like riding or do you like drinking? I'm gonna guess you like drinking, and that's why you're speeding to the bar. I bet you we see them at the bar. It's 10:46. The Indian 101 model of this, which is a few $100,000, not 100,000, a couple of grand more. And it comes with dual front disc brakes, inverted fork suspension, but it's only available in white and red. And at the time, since I wasn't in the Indian motorcycle realm, I didn't really enjoy the look out of it. But now that I've come to ride an Indian and know the brand a bit more, you know, I think it really does look cool, and it's cool to it's like a throwback or a call to the classic, you know. It looks great, I think. And that would be an option, I guess, if you want to spend that extra money, but I really like the black over the red and the white. Sure, that guy saw me. Oh, sick moped, dude. I'm not gonna hang out with the Harley riders, brother. I'm gonna go to the cool spot, brother. Where you non-Harley riders are at, brother. There's people who can, I don't know, appreciate motorcycles, and there's people who are like, Harley's the only motorcycle, brother. And if you're not on a 3,000cc bike, you're not even on a bike. I just gotta wonder, like, at what point, are you not riding a bike? Like when you buy one of those road glides or those CBOs and all that stuff with all this stuff and all this enhancements and yada 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 yada. What point is it no longer riding a motorcycle? Because I feel like at some point you're losing having the wind against you and fighting the elements, and the bike does all, like, not that having all that safety stuff isn't good, but at what point are you not really riding? You're just on a car with two wheels. And it costs more. It costs more. Those bikes are so expensive. Or maybe I'm just poor. I don't know. It's probably that. I'm just poor. Oh, yep. Hey, look at all these. I'm poor. I'm poor. I'm poor. I am poor. That answers my question. But I get to enjoy this lovely road at a lovely cruising speed. I enjoy. This is fun. Look it. I'm having fun. Oh, wait. The speed limit. Don't look at my speedometer. Like I'm actually really speeding. Look. This bike's so easy to just maneuver. I like. For little cruisers around town. You know, I've gone on the freeway and gone on like a hour something ride.